I am Lamont at Large. Today I am at the Oak Hill Cemetery here in Janesville, Wisconsin. I am here to visit the grave of Leslie Bellrichard. And I'm here to talk about sacrifice as well. Would you give your life to save the lives of your friends? Well, Mr. Bellrichard did just that. Okay, here is Private First Class Leslie A. Bellrichard, U.S. Army. He received a Purple Heart after being killed in action. He was 25 years old when he died. This man gave his life so that the four men around him would keep theirs. On May 20th of 1967, Mr. Bellrichard was serving our country in Vietnam, and they became involved in a firefight with the enemy. Mr. Bellrichard and four of his comrades, they were in a foxhole battling with the Viet Cong. For 30 minutes, the Viet Cong, they kept trying to come and infiltrate their grounds. And him and his friends were lobbing grenades and rifle rounds, keeping the enemy at bay. And then the enemy started firing mortars in the foxhole. And Mr. Bellrichard, he kept throwing grenades back at the enemy to push them back. Well, one of the mortars landed right in front of Mr. Bellrichard right here. And the blast of it and the concussion knocked him back and almost knocked him out. As he fell, he had a live grenade in his hand whose pin he had pulled to lob at the enemy. When he got knocked on the ground, he quickly came to his senses and he realized what had just happened. There was a live grenade in the foxhole where him and his friends were. Now, human instinct is to take cover and hide. Turn around and run. Save your own skin. Save your own life. But not this gentleman right here. No, he didn't do that. He quickly got up and threw his body on top of the grenade. Thus, the grenade went off and mortally wounded Leslie here, who died as the result of the blast. You know, we would often see war movies, war stories, and this very story right here, you always got the whole guy throwing his body on top of the grenade to save his friends. Well, this man right here, next time you see that scene in a movie, this is the man here who actually did it in real life and lost his life because of that. How many men, how many women, how many people can honestly say that they would sacrifice their lives so that others might live? I could tell you the numbers are pretty few. And so today, when you guys watch this video, keep this man's memory and soul in your prayers. Because it's men like Leslie Bellrichard right here, sacrificing their lives so that I can go around the country and act like a goof and make videos and sleep in my van and feed cats and birds. It's because of men like this right here. So nothing but respect to you, sir, and thank you for your service and your sacrifice.